everybody. Please admire my art. I made this print in high school actually. Oh, the cabinet is open. So I went to Trader Joe's. I got eggs. Butter lettuce. Wisconsin mild. Okay, I should have got a sharp, but whatever. That's fine. Trader Joe's kimbap. If you have not tried it, you should. For a while, they had a limit on these. You could only buy one at a time, but now you can buy as many as you want. So I got two. You're gonna inhale these when you try them. This is also this similar flavor profile. Japanese fried rice. It's kind of mild. It doesn't taste like anything. Then chicken, gyoza pot stickers. It says vegetable dumplings, so I guess there's chicken and vegetables in here. Chicken, I don't know. I haven't tried this before, so hope it's good. Broccoli. I got so much. I actually don't feel like going through everything. The chicken tikka masala, I haven't tried this, but I've seen people try it. And the coconut shrimp I have had before. And then highly recommend these hash browns. Just pop them in your toaster, and they're really, really, really good. Highly recommend them. And then tomato dumpling soup, really good. But yeah, I most highly recommend these things. I got more stuff. I got like oatmeal and bread, but I don't feel like going through everything. So I got tortillas, bananas, tea pasta. So all my grains and stuff is in the other bag. Here's the tea. But I want to show you guys the lemongrass coconut body oil. This smells really strong like lemongrass. It's like a kick to the nose. So be forewarned. So yeah, I got more stuff, but I don't feel like going to. So yeah, okay. Hello everybody, it's a few days later and the book was here. I just didn't check my mailbox and it was in there. So as you can see, got a book from Thrift Books. There's no dust check. Okay, then I have to buy a dust jacket. That's great, but okay. It's so strange. Like, why would they just keep the dust jacket and not the book? So anyway, I'm not too upset about this because I can buy a dust jacket online, so that's not that bad. Okay, yeah, not what I was expecting. So yeah, this is proof. It's really hard to come by the original hardcovers with the dust jacket. Yeah, I don't remember it saying it didn't have a dust jacket, but whatever. Back in college, I saw, I don't know, Kingdom of Ash with the original cover at the bookstore, and I'm like, wow, the book looks so cool, but I never picked it up, and I wish I did, because they don't sell the cool covers anymore, as you can see. So, okay, now I have to buy this jacket. Alright. And online, all the original books are like, they're at least $40, $50. So I just wish I had picked the series up back in college. So they wouldn't be, I didn't expect them to be so expensive as they are right now. I'm thinking. I'm trying to get rid of this book. So I typed in special edition hardcover, put the ISBN number in for Queen of Shadows, and it said $6.50. Everyone knows that hardcovers cost $30, and say take $10 off if it's used, and take off another $10 because it doesn't have a hard jacket. It's worth, like, at the very least 10, like closer to $20. So thriftbooks.com is like a pawn shop. Like, they really undervalue what you have. I haven't even put on here that it doesn't have a dust jacket yet. So yeah, I'm not gonna sell this for $6.50 when I paid $30 for it. So enjoy the rest of the video.
And Sinner does just that. A commanding two-set advantage already, and now up the double break in the third here in Melbourne. Let's spin it forward for Alex de Minaur. What do you think the rest of 2025 holds for de Minaur? Finished last year top 10. He's 8th in the world. He's here in a 4th straight major quarterfinal, and obviously ran into a tough test.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more consistency out of him. It's going to be a lot more quarterfinals, a lot more semifinals. You know, he has that game that's
Was sublime tonight.
that's a good word, sublime. There is, we said at the beginning on the opening, like, what is there? Is there a hole in his game? What could possibly be exploited? And he, as I said, it was going to be really difficult for me to find anything, and Alex de Minaur couldn't find anything.
Hello everybody. Welcome to shower time. So, before we start the shower, we're gonna dry brush. Woo. So, I've been dry brushing for like a month and a half. And I started doing it every single day, but then I didn't want to do it too much, so now I'm doing it every other day. And so, I have 3 brushes. You don't need 3, but I recommend you get one shaped like this because this one doesn't fit in a lot of places. So, what you do is you first stimulate the lymph nodes so they're under your arms. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, where you start is your stomach. You start on, I do it the right side, I brush upward to my armpit, and then I go up my back, also brush the armpit, and brush my shoulder down to my armpit. I use this medium one. Then I take the small one because this is softer on my skin. And then I brush up from my shoulder to my forearm, to my hand, and then all the way back up to my armpit again. And then I start on the other side of my stomach, brush up to the armpit, back to the armpit, shoulder to the armpit, and then you go brush upwards. Oh, actually, I use this brush. Upwards, your hand, and then go all the way up. So yeah, like I said, if you're gonna buy just one, get this one. So then you brush your hip, like moving the camera down to your center line. Then you brush up your thigh. I use this on my thigh. And then you brush upward with your thigh, your knee, the back of your knee, your calf, your foot, all the way up. And then you switch sides, and then you do the left thigh upward. In the direction of your heart. So you start in your stomach, and then you end kind of brushing down toward your feet, then you come back up to your stomach. Sorry. That was confusing. But anyway, don't listen to me. Find a video on YouTube, but if they start at their feet, that's not correct. So anyway, I'll let you know in a couple months if I see improvement. I think my skin is less rough, but to tell you 100% if I'm sure about that, I had to tell you in a couple months. So yeah, recommend this shape, because this is not good for arms and torso, and I can't fit this behind my knee, so don't get this size. So yeah, I'm gonna dry brush now and shower, and we're gonna do skincare.
this a 3.75. Like, I really toyed with that idea. There was something that happened towards the end where essentially, I think I've explained the plot in the last bit, so I won't harp on about it, but there's this whole thing, and it happens in lots of books. I read lots of instances of this before, in which one of the characters is hiding something, right? And you don't know what it is, but they keep insinuating, oh, she's never gonna trust me again after she finds out. Like, I really need to let her know because it's gonna be the end of our relationship if she finds out. Oh my god. And then we find out what it is, and I was like, okay. And then our female lead was like distraught by it, and it was like this whole thing, and I was like,
I'm really liking in this the fact that I have no idea who the male lead is. Like, I don't even know his name. I haven't read any descriptions. And I'm almost 100 pages in, and I don't think we met him yet. Maybe? So I'm very happy about that, because other romantasy, it's like they're in love. Or like they're lusting over what each other looks like in like the first few pages, and I'm sick of that. Like, I'm done reading Insta-lust and romantasy, so off to a good start.
have finished The Deal by Elle Kennedy. I feel like my overarching feeling is that I disliked this book, but there were so many aspects of this book that I also enjoyed.
I'm so glad someone else agrees with me. Like, the book had good elements to it. Like, it had a ton of potential, but it just wasn't carried out well. And I think it was carried out in a way that just perpetuates sexist objectification of women and just misogynistic attitudes that just took the feminist movement back 50 years. And the book didn't need to be like that. So it had potential, but overall, did not like it. I'm not hearing enough people criticize the deal. So, glad someone else agrees. So, I'm reading 5 books at once, and I'm almost halfway through Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I'm also reading The Bandit Queens, which I'm enjoying a lot more. So I'll talk about Part of Your World first. I'm halfway through it. I don't like it. So I may read the second half of the book and love it, but I really don't like it. The main character is rich, and she's never done anything for herself her entire life, but that's fine. But she doesn't understand a lot of really basic things about the world, like what a broom is. And just because you're rich and you've had everything done for you, that doesn't mean that you just don't understand anything and you don't have the internet to be able to Google what things are. And she's hiding the guy that she's seeing, Daniel. Alexis is hiding Daniel, and how her and her friends talk about the people from the small town. And like people in Daniel's community is disgusting and so rude and just should not be the basis of any relationship. Like, she looks down on him so much and talks about him behind his back in a really bad way and has him pretend that he doesn't know her in front of her friends. It's just, she's terrible and I'm really not liking it. The Bandit Queens by Parini Shroff is really good, though. It takes place in India, not exactly sure where, but a woman's husband leaves her and the whole town thinks that she killed her husband. So all these women who are getting abused are going to the main character and asking her to like kill their husbands because their husbands are beating them. It sounds really dark, but it's more like a comedy, and I'm learning a lot about the caste system, so I really like it. It's like a cozy thriller. I don't know. It's like a reverse mystery because like you know what's happening to the husbands, but I don't know how to describe it, but it's like kind of a cozy murder mystery, but it's not a mystery. So I don't know how to describe it. And then I'm 95% of the way through Twisted Heat. I'm loving it, so I'm gonna finish that tonight. I'm just trying to get through Part of Your World because I really don't like it. So okay. I'm pretty sure Alexis is smart enough, or I'm pretty sure Alexis is rich enough to be able to have internet to Google how to do things and Google what things are around the house. And in the book, it said she didn't want to be my girlfriend, or Daniel's perspective said she didn't want to be my girlfriend. I'd jump at the chance to be Alexis's boyfriend in a hot second, but I knew it wasn't going to happen. She never made me feel like I wasn't good enough for her, but she didn't have to. It was obvious. But she's not good enough for him, because she's a terrible person and he's a good person. So, very frustrating. So I'm still reading Part of Your World because I just want to be done with it and not look at this book again. Alexis said, I had an MD from Stanford and a PhD from Berkeley, but I never learned how to do laundry. Like, just because you never learned how to do it doesn't mean you can't. She keeps saying, I can't cook, I can't do this, I can't do that. You can. Like, I'm not good at cooking, but I can find recipes online that I can do and like teach myself how to cook by watching videos online. And like, never learned how to do laundry. You have a PhD and an MD, but you can't figure out how to put clothes into a laundry machine, put detergent in and press start. Like, it's not rocket science. So it's just like, there's nothing wrong with never being taught how to do things, but I wish she was like, I want to learn how to cook and do laundry and clean. Like, can you teach me? So it's just very hard to believe that she can't do very basic things like sweep and peel potatoes and do laundry. So for someone so educated, it's kind of ridiculous. Sorry to be negative, but I'm just trying to be done with this book. Hey guys, it's the next day. I'm still reading Part of Your World. I'm not done, but I've been screaming at this book. So I figured I should turn the camera on. So I'm gonna spoil this book. So skip ahead in the video. So I'm a little past the kind of third act conflict. And so I just want to explain that this book is setting up like one world and another world. And a big reason why Alexis can't be with Daniel is because of her career. But we haven't really seen that that's the career that she wants. But in Love Redesign, her career, she has career on one hand and Julian on the other, or Julian. And they're actually both things that she wants. And she is trying to figure out how to have the two things coexist. In this book, it's not two things that she wants. It's one thing that she wants and one thing that she doesn't want. So it's not even a question. And she's acting like Daniel's from a different planet, a different world. I'm farther away from my boyfriend right now than she is in this book. So everything is really blown out of proportion. Spoiler, he meets her family and she's ashamed of him. And then she wants to break up and he's begging her to not break up with him. And she's just a terrible person and she deserves to be alone. So she doesn't even deserve a happy ever after at the end of this book. So I'm furious reading this. I just want to be done with this so I don't have to think about this book anymore. Okay, continue on with the video.